very much. Thank you very much. Want to thank you and feel welcome. Moi Girls is a big school, and Moi Girls is a school of Kibra. There are so many facilities. Karibuni sana, and again, we are happy. Thank you so, so much. We appreciate.
Well, thank you, Mwalimu. We do appreciate your hospitality as well. Sheikh Abu Hamza, naomba uje. Alafu namuomba Malasin Hamida vile vile uje, ili wakati shehe anamaliza nawe ufululize moja kwa moja.
Right Reverend Honorable Raila Odinga, members of Parliament present, members of the County Assembly present, the family of the late Honorable Ken Okoth, my fellow mourners, and the Kibra community fraternity. As we gather here today to pay our tribute to one of our own, to a true son of Kibra who lived and dreamt of Kibra with a lot of passion. And as we send our heartfelt condolences and words of encouragement to the family and friends of the late Honorable Ken Okoth, we must always remember that what determines a true servant of the people is the legacy that he leaves behind. Ken Okoth used and believed so much in the slogan, Elimu Kwanza. He used this as a transformation tool that gave hope to so many young people of Kibra. And he did that without discrimination or even favor. We could see every year in January how he distributed to the beneficiaries or the applicants who came for the bursaries in a queue at Kibra DC ground. Ken was a simple, humble, and an easygoing person. He mingled and interacted with everyone within the Kibra community, old and young, irrespective of his status as an MP. He had a lot of passion for education and saw the development he did in schools. One day, I asked him, when he was doing Mbagathi Secondary School, I asked him, why are you doing Mbagathi instead of prioritizing Kibra Primary School, which had a facility also for secondary? He looked at me with a smile and told me, Kibra is the mother of all these primary schools, and we will do it last. And then after some time, we met again during a burial at the Kibra Muslim cemetery. He came where I was, again with a smile. And then he pointed a finger towards the primary school. Then he told me, looking at the construction that was going on for the Kibra secondary, then he told me, don't you think it will come out the best? Then I told him, now I believe what you said. I smiled again back to him. He told me why he wanted it last, because in a fluent Nubian language, he told me, even the ground, after we have done with the school, I want also to make the ground a modern one, so that we can put artificial turf. Apart from being used for seven-a-side football tournaments, it can also be used for Eid prayers and other community ceremonies. I nodded my head, and again with a smile I told him, nimekubali. He believed in peaceful coexistence within the community, tolerance and cohesion. He brought people of different faiths together, and he initiated forums for imams and pastors to address emerging issues within the community. He had, within his office, he initiated the Kibra Pastors and Association for the Pastors, as well as Islamic Development Association for Muslims. Words alone, my dear brothers and sisters, cannot describe how well we knew our brother Ken. We pray that all what Ken stood for will forever be part of our memories. To Allah we belong, and to him we shall return. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheikh.
Asanteni sana. Itifaki zote ikizingatiwa, Malasen Hamida hapa, kiongozi katika jamii. Tuko na huzuni isiyo na kifani kama jamii ya Kibra kumpoteza mpendwa wetu, ndugu yetu, mheshimiwa wetu Ken Okoth. Baba ya wajane, baba ya watoto mayatima. Jamii inathamini masomo kwa sababu ya Ken Okoth. Mheshimiwa amepatiana kipao mbele, empowerment yote, akina mama amewapatia kipao mbele. Kuna empowerment activities tofauti tofauti mheshimiwa ameinitiate hapa Kibra. Akina mama ni dereva. Asante sana Ken Okoth. Akina mama na wasichana wameingia katika masomo tofauti tofauti ya vocational training kwa sababu ya Ken Okoth. Ken Okoth ni neema ndani ya Kibra, na tunamsherekea kila uchao. Ni mkubwa wetu ambao hatutamsahau. Leo nikisimama hapa, tulisoma naye katika shule ya chekechea ndani ya Kibra. Ni rafiki, ni role model, na ni kielelezo chema kwa vijana wote ndani ya Kibra. Tutamkosa kama jamii ya Kibra, na tutaendelea kuombea jamii. Mama Angeline, tumbo la uzazi linauma, lakini tunakutakia subra, tunakuombea uwe na uzito. Mwenyezi Mungu akurudishie nguvu. Jamii ya Ken Okoth, jamii ya Kibra nzima, watoto, akina mama, vijana, tunawaombea subra, tunawaombea amani ambayo Ken Okoth alihakikisha amani imesimama. Kama kuna vurugu ya aina yoyote, Ken Okoth angeleta jamii zote pamoja. Ken Okoth alikuwa ni mtu ambaye anatangamana na watu. Kama kuna sherehe tutasherekea pamoja, kama kuna doluka tutacheza pamoja, kama kuna ohangla tutacheza pamoja na Ken Okoth. Tunashukuru. Kazi ya Mungu haina makosa, lakini tunashukuru zaidi, na tunaomba Mwenyezi Mungu ailaze roho yake mahali pema peponi, na Kibra tuendelee kuwa na amani, na tuzingatie maendeleo, na pia tushirikiane na viongozi mradi tu maendeleo tuendelee kuafikia. Shukran.
Asante Hamida. Representative of Kibra students, Agripina, kindly. And after which we will hear from friends and the staff who worked with him in his Kibra constituency office.
With all protocol observed, good afternoon. On behalf of the children of Kibera Foundation, I thank you all for coming to celebrate with us the life of our beloved Ken Okoth. My name is Agrippina Amatemo Olwach, a graduate of the University of Nairobi, an accountant and economist by profession. I have known Ken since 2008, and he has been a great friend, mentor, and role model to me and many others who are touched by his acts of kindness. In 2008, Ken came to Olympic Primary School to announce a scholarship for top KCPE candidates from Kibra through his foundation, Children of Kibera Foundation. He had just started this organization to support the education of bright and needy students from Kibra. Come 2009, me alongside 11 students got the scholarship. Earlier in 2008, 4 other students had been supported to high school under the same program. Since then, Children of Kibera Foundation has supported over 80 students through high school. Through Children of Kibera Foundation, Ken ensured we were able to go to the top high schools in Kenya. Our school fees was always paid without delay. We always had basic shopping and enough pocket money as we went back to school. Ken gave us personalized school visits to make sure we were adjusting okay. This is a well-testament of his great interest in our academic well-being. We all remember that whenever he met any of us, the first thing he will ask was for our report forms. Indeed, he genuinely desired for us to achieve greater things. Amazingly, he knew all of us by name, stories, and remained abreast of our progress. Amongst the Children of Kibera scholars, we now have doctors, engineers, economists, social scientists, and other professionals. His efforts have also seen scholars from Kibra join Ivy League universities in the USA. It was fun being around Ken, and he enjoyed being with young people. Joining us during mentorship workshop he organized, he taught us games which bonded us and instilled in us important life lessons. To open our minds to greater things, Ken took us to places we never imagined we could be, having been born and raised in Kibra. I remember him teaching us how to eat chicken with a fork and knife, a lesson that many of us find it very hard. Ken had a very significant impact in our lives, both socially, economically, and morally. Indeed, in his adversity, he continued to display his exuberance, charm, and genuine concern. Ken gave us hope there is always a better tomorrow that we needed to work hard for. He helped us to see life beyond Kibra. He saw the potential in us and pushed us to unleash it. Ken gave us something that no one can take away from us. He gave us education. In our little way, we will ensure that his legacy lives on. Sad that he has departed, we, however, celebrate the times he shared with us. We will carry his memories with us forever. We have lost a friend, a leader, a mentor, and most importantly, a father. Rest well, mtoto wa Kibira. Ametenda, tutazidi.
Asante sana. We are certainly proud of you as well. On behalf of the Starehe community, Dixon Omondi, kindly. And then we'll hear from Commissioner George Morara on behalf of civil society. So actually it's not Dick, it's our brother, it's a very familiar face. Karibu Mheshimiwa.
Thank you. To Monica and Ken's family, Right Honorable Prime Minister, the other leaders present, na watu wa Kibera. Well, this, as we fondly called him, was a loyal friend. I personally don't know how to mourn Ken, because he was a good friend, he was a mentor, he was my senior. So I will just speak on behalf of the Starehe community, which held a memorial service for him yesterday. Ken spared no effort to help his friends. Ken sacrificed to lift up his friends. And some of his very passionate friends who he opened up to, who he walked his journey from Kibera days, are seated here, who went with him to school in Starehe. Ken alikuanga ni mtu alikuwa na maraundi mwenda Kibera. Tukienda Guada, tunaenda kufanya fishing. He taught me how to fish. But eventually I realized those things were not fish. They were tadpoles. But I believed him because Ken was an avid debater. So you could not debate with Ken that those were not fish, that they were tadpoles, because he would defeat you. In fact, yesterday Dagi said at Starehe, or was it Kanut, who said, if Ken was on your side, even if you knew you were wrong, you will get away with it. He joined Starehe in 1992. He was 2 years ahead of me in Olympic. At that time, I'd never heard of Starehe before. But the pressure that Ken brought, in fact, nimeona watoi wa ulimo hapa, nikashukuru Mungu, serikali iliban viboko. Because when Ken made it to Starehe, Olympic Primary School decided some of us must also go to Starehe. And they worked on us properly. For those who have been to Olympic, you will know. Mrs. Omoyo, Namlundu, Nganga were not to be played with. When Ken joined Starehe, I guess the first thing he saw when he walked through the gates was the massive school motto inscribed at the gates, Natulengeju. And I believe from then on, Ken has never looked down. He determined to lenga Jew in everything he did. He quickly weaved into the school life. He joined the band. So eventually when I joined Starehe, I also joined the band. He became an actor in the annual school musicals. When I joined Starehe, I became an actor. He became the chairman of the debate club. When I joined Starehe, I joined the debate club. He was in the voluntary service scheme, and Ken did 4 voluntary service scheme every holiday. He would work at Kenyatta National Hospital and such other places. Those ones I didn't do, but yeah, for other reasons. He became the chief editor of the school magazine. And so he started shaping the school's narrative from very early on. Sometimes I normally think Ken was a full-time leader and a part-time student at Starehe. He had tenacity, and from very early on, he had decided he will become a prefect. And he started, in Starehe, we call it campaigning. And he started campaigning very early. And because he would always trouble the school administration, including Griffin, at the school baraza, with very difficult questions about the administration of the school, they decided to make him a prefect, ndiye atulie. Ken carried lessons, and this is why the Starehe community is proud of Ken. And we carry him as one of our own. Because in the school we were taught 5 key tenets. And Ken exemplified those things that we were taught. The first one was the charge on the day we were leaving the school. Griffin charged us never to forget the great benefits we received at Starehe, and in time to come, according to our means, to do all that we could to enable others to enjoy the same advantage. and to remember to carry with us wherever we went the good name of Starehe. The number of children Ken has enabled to go to school attest to him living to the church. The number of schools Ken has built in Kibra, the number of scholarships. In Starehe alone, as one person, he sponsors 5 children, which he paid for from his own pocket, and some from CDF. The second one was the weight of government bear, where we pledged ourselves in the school song when our generation's turn came that we would bear the weight of government to all mankind through service to our nation, head, heart, and hand, and in justice, zeal, and care. And I'm sure we can all attest that Ken stood for these things. In Parliament, in his work with civil society, Ken pledged himself to bear the weight of government. The third one is what many of you here are quoting, that Griffin told us, when we are given a coffee cup to clean, make sure it's the cleanest cup ever. Indeed, Ken was a man of detail to a fault. He did not entertain sloppiness. Everything had to be thorough. It is this stubbornness in him cleaning the coffee cup that sometimes made him come across as being arrogant, which is a trait with many of us Starehians. The fourth one was the path of duty, which was inscribed as you walked into the assembly hall. The path of duty is the way to glory. He didn't care much for being popular or for being loved. Ken cared for his work ethic that would bring him glory in time to come. And in this last week, we can see that indeed Ken's work and work ethic has earned him the glory. Finally, we were taught to dare to dream dreams and be ready to pay the price. Ken believed this and believed that nothing was impossible. Ken would say, Kesi baadaye, let's get the thing done. And that's the Ken we want to honor and we want to remember.